I was a bit late. I got doom scrolling on TikTok. Not good. Stay away from TikTok. So welcome back. Now I've skipped 2 days of, no, basically I skipped 3 days, but I did give you a video on Friday. 3 days of sewing live every day for 30 days to get myself going again. And of course, here comes Bubbles, always complaining. As soon as I start typing, he has to come running in and moaning. I don't know what he's moaning for, but he is. Say hello, people. Somebody's watching there. So say hello. He's been so cute, but I've been so busy. So there was not a lot of time to spend with him. And I think that's why he's so needy. So when he hears my voice, he runs like, hello, I'm here. Okay, sewing. We're supposed to sew every day for good morning, Debbie. Oh, from Arizona, I remember. How are you doing? Weather. Let's start with the weather. It is windy, as always, it's Cape Town, and kind of cooler than yesterday and the day before. Oh my goodness, it was hot yesterday. So yesterday I was at a thing, and yeah, it was the whole day, and then the wind was blowing and it was so hot, and the aircon stopped working at one stage. I was so miserable at some point. It was like, oh no, I'm done now. But today is a good day. It's cooler and I had time to rest, which is always good. Oh, cold and rainy. I am still amazed that Arizona gets cold and rainy. That's bubbles here in my eye. That is literally really something I'm supposed it rains in Arizona, but I always thought it was a desert. So I hope you enjoy the rain. That's the best. I love cold and rainy days. I miss them. I know they're coming again in winter, but for now, we just have, sometimes the wind's kind of cold, and then you have to grab a jersey. So this morning, I actually had to grab a sweater. Not a sweater, I was wearing a hoodie, but mostly it's quite fun. So what am I doing today? I need to make another bag. There was another person that also is the same place where the other bags are going. So I have scraps. So we're going to make a bag out of these scraps. Hi, Nix. How are you? Welcome. So lovely to see you. So yeah, I'm going to take all these scraps, sew them together, be a real good eco-friendly seamstress and make some bags. But I'm looking for my scissors. I have been putting them anywhere and everywhere where they don't belong. Guns, hello, how are you? Okay, there's my scissors. I'll just take the grand ones. So I have day-to-day scissors, which are nice, but then I have these. Toga, hi, welcome. So these ones, my friend imports them, and I don't know, Taylor scissors, stainless steel, and it was actually really a good price for South Africa. She just bought them in to see what happens. And yeah, don't know if they're going to do another round. Oh, you've got a week of. Oh, okay. So it's normal for you to get rain. Okay, that's interesting. I suppose, I never thought it makes sense that it rains in the desert. There is flowers and stuff, and it is your rainy season. Lucia, hello, Lucia, welcome. So I'm making a bag out of a bunch of scraps. I am quite aware of the impact. Hello from welcome, Ecclesfield, England. South Africa, welcome to another South African. So awesome. So yes, I'm very conscious of being very, very aware of my impact as a seamstress on the environment, because I don't know if you know, but when you sew, you create a lot of scraps, and I prefer yeah, I am South African. I live in Cape Town and I love it. Oh, there's Lucia's from Brazil. Welcome, Lucia. So I prefer working with cottons, because cottons and linen and those stuff, and even rayon, bamboo, those things do disintegrate easier than the other things, but they still have chemicals around them. Like this is sweshwe and 100% Brazilian. Welcome. And who's this? Nadine. Well, Nadine Viljoen. That sounds South African as well. So this is sweshwe, but it's printed at the Gama Mill in East London, where they also print the sweshwe fabrics. and it's 100% cotton, but this fabric has so much starch in it. So I don't know how eco-friendly it is. So back to the thing of being eco-friendly, I really try to... Oh, Aiden, welcome. Also Cape Town. Awesome. Yeah, it is Beaumont. Aiden Beaumont, welcome. So I do try to use up my scraps. So today I'm going to take all these scraps, sew them together, and make another tote bag. Because for Christmas this year, my sister has a business, and she asked me to make some things. So we're going to do like, you know, when you put some snacks and stuff in a bag, we're going to do that. Girly P, also South African, welcome over here. So yes, I am making a tote bag. I've made some already. The one I had enough fabrics, but I had to do it on the bias. Let's talk about bias. Also South Africa, welcome Nadine. So, do you see that piece? That is your selvage. So when they weave the fabric, you have your selvages on the sides, and then they weave the fabric like that. Now usually your fabric is less stretchy down, and width-wise, there's a little bit of stretch. I don't know if you can see, there's like a little bit of stretch. But if you go on the bias, it's actually really stretchy. So you want to, when you cut out, you need it to be straight. Bloxy, welcome, another South African. You need to cut it out so it's parallel with the bias. So this was like scraps from a mock-up dress that I did for a final dress for a design that I did, that a child did for a fashion show, and I made up some of the things, and so a lot of it was cut on the bias. So you can see like this, if I pull it, it's very stretchy. So this one I am literally just going to sew all the scraps together until I have a big enough square that I can make a tote bag. And I know a lot of you are sewers and you know all these things, but it was so interesting. I was working with somebody that's been sewing for quite some time, and she just said to me, oh, the bias, what's that? And also, oh, the selvage, what's that? And what I've realized is we are learning a lot on YouTube and those places lately, which is brilliant. Hoe gaan dit? Dit gaan goed. Shadow King, dankie. Baie goed, dankie. So for those of you from America, hoe gaan dit is how are you in Afrikaans. And so it was interesting to find out that this person has been sewing for like 2 years, didn't know about the selvage and the bias and all those things. And I've realized it's because we watched so many things on YouTube. Goed, I'm so glad it goes well with you, Shadow King. We don't realize that a lot of people are learning on YouTube, and you are just watching a video and you forward and you go back. And so some of the foundations we don't learn anymore. Now I want you to see, do you see it's like pulling like that? It's like almost making it hollow if you look at that. There's a curve. So I'm just going to open it up and then do some top stitching to make sure it stays flat. Oh, Lily, sorry, I'm Liloxasana. Good day there. Sorry, I didn't see your comment before. Did I miss anybody else? I can't find my normal glasses, so my eyes are not great at the moment, and I have these. It's for far seeing, and then over there I can see closer, but then if I want to see here I have to take them off completely. So it's quite possible that I sometimes miss somebody. Girly P, also South African, and Nadine Viljoen, Bloxy, South African. Okay, so Lee Loxana, I hope. Yes, and then Donovan Stewart, hi, welcome. So I don't recognize any of you, but I'm so thankful you guys are here. And maybe I should just introduce myself. My name is Katinka. I am from South Africa. I'm a seamstress, and I used to have my own label. That's that name behind me. And I used to have my own little shop on my property in East London. And I did limited range designs. And I also made little dance dresses and wedding dresses and orders. And now I'm here. Hi, Donovan. I think I did say hi to you. Baie dankie. Shadow King. Baie mooi. Baie dankie. Ek waardeer dit. So yes, I'm just going to go random And I think it's actually quite cute. You can't see it so clearly on the camera. Maybe if I do it like that. Nope, you can't see it. But I'm going to do like top stitching all over. And just make a big enough piece until they're all ready. And yes, I make sewing content. And then I've got another channel called Katinka Ponders. And over there, I used to like do mindset, and I was doing my house over, but in the meantime I've moved, and I'm thinking of reviving that because I sometimes have sorry, there's a big knot here. So my machine is old. It's like, I think it was 1986. It was my granny's, and I love it. And she taught me to sew, but the light has gone, and my other machine is not in the country at the moment. I was traveling for 2 years, and it landed up in England, and I haven't been able to get it here yet. So I work on my granny's old machine, which I love, but the light is gone, and I can't take it in. Yeah, nice. These are such lovely machines. They are really the Bernina Sport 802. They're real work machines, workhorses, and their engines just keep on going. But anyway, my light keeps on blowing, and it's now at the point where I've given up on it, and it doesn't even take the new light. So I will have to take it in if I want to have it fixed, but then I'm going to be without a machine, and I don't want to be without a machine. I love my machine. So yeah, let's get some blocks together. So I'm just going to do it randomly and try and get a square in the end that I can use. Oh, I was busy introducing Nadia for you. Oh, thank you, Nadia. Oh, yes, you are subscribed. I think I've seen you before. Wait, I see there's a little thing there. Anyway, I was talking about this channel. Oh, so I've been doing these 30 days of sewing live every day for an hour. And there's a lot of, hi, WKS Kaisel. WKSL, welcome. From where are you? So I've been doing these live sessions an hour a day. I'm going to do it for 30 days because usually I don't really do lives, but I've been having so much fun, and I've seen some of my regular viewers also have said they are having fun. And I'm doing it to get myself to stay accountable, to get back to sewing, because with traveling for almost 2.5 years, I didn't lose the love for sewing. I just got a bit distracted, and then I had to. Hi there, Banana Diva. Welcome. It's so nice to see you. And thank you for all your likes on my Instagram page. I really appreciate that. So yes, I'm trying to get back into sewing because I kind of lost it. I had to sort this place out, and I had to sort the next room out, and just with moving a lot, I just got a bit crazy. And then I lost my sojo, and now I'm using this live sessions to get my sojo back. And I really want to thank everybody for coming along, because it's forcing me to meet up every day, be accountable, and sew. But over this weekend, Friday and Saturday, I was not able. I think I did do a video on Friday. Yeah, I did a pre-recorded one, and I was hoping that was the first day. So I didn't do Friday, and I didn't do Saturday, because I was at a conference for my other job. But today I am here, and we are going to sew for an hour. So what are you guys working on? If you're sewing, tell me what you're making. If you're knitting, tell me what you're making. If you are programming or playing a game, which games are you playing? Because I can see there's some gamers over here, and I'm not a gamer because I have a total addictive personality, and I know if I start gaming, I'm not going to stop. So I did game at one stage, not serious. This is how old I am. Learning to sew. Escape from Tarkov. That sounds interesting. So yes, I'm going to give you away my age. So when computers came into South Africa, about 5 years later, my dad got us one. And it had a game on there, which you had to like a little dot that was running around. Oh, yeah, Leo. Okay. Awesome. So anyway, this computer had a game. It was a little dot, and you had to like color it in until you capture the dot. And I got totally addicted to it. I couldn't stop playing the game. Then Tetris came along, and again, I couldn't stop playing the game. And then after starting studying psychology, I realized I have an addictive personality, and I need to be careful. So for that reason, I do not game, because I know if I start, I will never stop. So I know my sewing is also a bit addictive, but at least there's a point of finishing, and I don't have like, oh, I need to do the next game and the next game. So yeah. But today we are just going to sit here and put all these scraps together until I have a big enough piece or two so I can make a tote bag. I'm actually really enjoying this process of just random scrap pieces together. Escape from Tarkov. That sounds really interesting. I need to go and look it up. Banana Diva, you've just altered the duvet cover, and I'm just starting some dresses for friends. Did all the pattern cutting yesterday. Cutting the panels always drive me mad. I agree. IT. Ah, Nadia, for you, and you're in IT. Awesome. See, oh, you're doing IT, most likely. Sure. Yeah, I also like batch cutting. It just makes it so much easier. But the problem is, I do batch cutting, and then I don't want to sew it all. That's true. WK. So, WK. So there are some people making money from playing games. So it's not a bad thing if you start playing games and never stop. I do understand that. I actually know some people who does that. But like I said, yeah, it's better if I don't start. Shadow Kings. Is it bad to game and to get addicted to it? Or what are we talking about now? Oh. Oh, hi, Diane. Welcome. Oh, yes, I've heard about esports as well. How, Nadia, is Roblox. Roblox. Okay, so you're working on Roblox. That's also a game, if I remember right. Please correct me. Like I said, I don't game. I just see all my friends gaming, and I'm not always sure what they are. But Roblox, isn't that almost like what's that one where you have the blocks where you build with the cubes? Is it like that? I know a friend of mine does that, but he doesn't do the cube one, he does the other one. Diane, what are you sewing on at the moment? Have you made some stuff? I saw some. I think it was you who posted some. It's a game my grandsons make me play all the time. Oh, that sounds like fun. Can you tell us about it? Oh, you have a channel of Roblox. Awesome. Shadow King, I'll go and check it out. It sounds interesting. I might not keep on watching it, but I will definitely, when we're done, go and check it out. Banana Diva, you have to make sure if I pattern cut, different fabrics or colors. I make clothes in completely different fabrics or colors. If not, sometimes try to sew the wrong pattern pieces too. Yes, me too. Nadia Fulun. Oh, not IT. Okay. Oh, I see. So that's a game that's got a lot of games in it. Computer game, not sewing. Going to make cookies with grandsons. Joe spent the night, but his brother Lime is sick. He has to stay home. Oh, I hope he gets better soon. Okay, let's do the top stitching. Then I had to make another bag for the Christmas things that I'm putting all together. So I'm only using up my scraps because they need to be used. And it's a tote bag. Somebody most likely is going to use it once or twice and then throw it out. So, thank you, Nadia. Shadow, I can't tick in Afrikaans. That's fine. Just tick in English. Tick means type, for those of you who are English. Yeah, I also sometimes struggle to type in Afrikaans. Okay, let's do the next one. Awesome. Yeah, the darn autocorrect. I have come up with very creative words that I didn't even know existed through autocorrect. I'm now much more careful. I'm glad you are okay, Nadia. There's the internet. So, I call those autocorrect things my AI creative words. But I've tried to put it off on most of the things that I use because I find it so annoying. But then a lot of my communication is in English and I have dyslexia. So I do need spelling corrections because most people are struggling to read my spelling otherwise. So there is a place for autocorrect. But I sometimes wish it could understand us more. Maybe that's... I do understand the algorithm or the whatever that thing behind the scenes is that reads you is supposed to understand what you need, but yeah. I haven't seen this sign. What is that? Oh, thank you. I think it's a thumbs up. Debbie, after today, you will not have access to a sewing machine. No! I'm flying to Oklahoma, spending 2 weeks with my youngest daughter, taking some EPP to work on. EPP, what's that? Is that... I'm not sure what EPP is. But sometimes it's actually good to have a break from the sewing machine. No, I'm not letting go of my sewing machine. I've just got my groove back. So, English paper piecing. Ah, awesome. Must I click on those? Let me see. Move. Doesn't tell me what it is. Okay. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to see. I see Nadia had like a thumbs up thingy and I clicked on it, but it doesn't, it just says something like remove pin message or report or put user in timeout. So I don't think I want to do that. Yeah, I'm not sure what that means. I can't see anything. Okay, that part's done. It looks like it's not lying flat. I will just... So the next piece. Ooh, medals. Oh, I see. Okay, it only works on WhatsApp. Thank you, Nadia. Wow, I like those. Number one, lots of medals. Thank you so much. Let's do this. Okay, this piece can go. Where shall we put it? So I want a big square. So I think if I look at that, we can, I don't want it there because then it's still going the wrong direction. Where's my other piece I'm working on? Let's put it together with this piece. Yeah, we can do it there. We also need something there. Okay. I should have maybe gone ahead and just cut them all straight, but what's the fun in that? Oh, there's two nice big pieces. Let's do this. I have to confess something. I don't really watch rugby. I think they're awesome. When they play, my sister loves rugby. so when they play, I do sometimes watch it with her. But yeah, I'm not really a sports person. I like it, and if it comes up and I watch it, then it's fine. But I won't go out of my way to go and watch a game. Maybe if it's like a final, I will watch it because that's fun. Everybody's so excited and stuff. So I watch it more for the fun of seeing everybody watching it and enjoying it than watching the game. But I heard we won the other day. To tell you the truth, me neither. I just scream for them and like, oh, what was that? Why did they send that guy off? And then it's like, oh, he did it. He got a red card. What's a red card? So I don't think my sister really likes me watching with her because I irritate her. But that's fine. Oh, okay. The last game, France got a permitted red card. I've been watching that controversy. There's been a lot going on about the red cards that were given out, and a lot of them were proven wrong. So yeah, that's interesting. Okay, we are getting a square here, slowly but surely. Thank you, Nadia. I need to add a piece on this side. Ah, there's a piece. Let's do that. But I think I need to add a piece down there first to make it. Do I need it? Let's have a look. Yeah, I need a little piece over there. That will work. Will it? Nope. This one will work. Yeah, I also watch the things with when they get red cards, how upset the people around me get. So I try to have sympathy, even though I don't understand it so well. Let's add this piece. Yeah, the whole thing of sport. So this bag is not going to be a masterpiece. It is just a tote bag to put the Christmas present into. And like I said before in the previous lives, this year we are just giving goodie bags. Goal! Awesome! My goal at this stage is to finish this. Make it big enough so I can turn it into a bag. So usually this time of the year, I like to sit and just work on some goals for next year. And I must say, I'm starting to get excited about next year. Thank you. This fabric is really pretty. I think my goal for next year is to have more fun. I realize that I've been taking myself far too serious. And yes, there is issues in life and things are not always easy. But fun is something you choose to have. I have pets. In the beginning, I've got a cat, big fluffy boy, and then I've got a black and white one that I raised by hand. And then my sister has a dog who's too cute for words. So yeah, we have a whole animal kingdom about here. Do you have animals ever on your side? Are you a cat or a dog person? This one is big enough. Let's sew it down and then I can finish making this one big enough. Oh, you also have lots of pets. What do you have? One dog, 3 cats, and 1 bird. That's lots of pets. Yeah, I find I love my animals, but they do get a lot of work at some stages. The dog is still young. He's now about 9 months, and he's a sheepdog. Yes, I can knit. I love knitting. Knitting is my favorite thing. Nadia, do you knit? Love knitting. I can crochet. I don't particularly like it. I like it if I have a project that I want to work on. But, okay. Yeah. So you also knit. Debbie. Oh, Debbie. Yeah, I agree. We as adults, we sometimes forget to play. I'm going to play more this coming year. And I want to do things. Let me see, Debbie, how to play. You had a dog. She's 15 years old, 16 in April. Wow, and she's still going. That's incredible. Wow. So some of the things I want to do more of next year is I want to go more cold plunging. I love doing that. It's one of my favorite things. And luckily the sea is really cold here in Cape Town. So I can do proper cold plunging. And I want to join a hiking club. And there's the most amazing walking routes. Maybe I've seen somebody from Cape Town. Maybe you can, maybe you know if there's some walking clubs. I've seen some online, but I think I need to join one and find one that I can get involved in. because on Table Mountain apparently there's these walking trails that goes to, there's apparently some, yeah, in Cape Town, there's some waterfalls, and there's like dams or lakes on top of the mountain apparently. I'm not sure, I've just heard about them. So I really want to go and check all of that out, but I don't want to do it on my own. I don't think that's wise. Because, you know, we sadly live in a world with different elements, and you need to be careful with where you walk and do things. I'm just trying to see, how am I going to get this straight? I feel like I'm just making a big piece here that's not adding up to anything. Maybe like that. Let's have a look. Okay. Oh, Banana Diva. Yeah, my cats are cute. They're adorable. I currently only have one cat. He has the same name as the baddie in the Mummy films, but he's named after the real Egyptian man. He's 14 now. Oh, sweet. I think I watched the first Mummy, but I haven't watched any of the others. Isn't that actor in the first Mummy, Brendan Fraser, isn't he also South African? I think I remember something like that. I am really getting excited about using up my scraps over here. I need something over there. We'll make that side bigger. Let's find a piece. I think I missed something. Nadia, you also said. Oh, you also knit. Awesome. I love Table Mountain. I want to go and walk on Table Mountain next year and see more of it. Some mornings I go for a walk. I've been lazy lately, but I'm going to get back into that as well. And then where I'm walking, I can see Table Mountain, and it is just such a beautiful place. Kalverberg, yes, reg, yes. And it's always so funny on the mornings where you can actually, it looks like Table Mountain has a blanket on some mornings when it's cold, when it's a lot of clouds on it, and then other mornings it looks like it's carrying a skirt because the top sticks out, and then it's just clouds around it, and some mornings it's completely naked, but it's just such a beautiful mountain. Let's see if I can get this straight. That's going to work there. Bye. Thanks for watching, Nadia, and spending time with us. And I loved all your emojis. That was so cute. Thank you. Have a good day. Okay. You go. So, Shadow King, you're going to wash your hands. Awesome. Thank you, Nadia. Bye. So the thing with scraps, it does take time to put them all together. But I've just worked a whole heap of fabric away, which is not going to land in the landfill or just taking up space in my sewing room. So I really think this method is worth it. Oh, I found my other scissors. Huh. These ones were hiding underneath here. These are the ones I usually use because they're not as heavy as the other ones. Thank you. Okay, let's try again. Oh, okay. My quick unpick is also under this heap of fabric on my table, so I am not sure where it is. So for that reason, I'm literally just cutting it and pulling it out. And it's maybe not the best way of unpicking, but that's the way I'm going to do it today. Jan! Yay! Welcome, Jan. I'm so happy to see you here. How have you been? And what are you sewing on this beautiful Sunday? I need to make another tote bag for a bag for Christmas gifts, and I am just busy sewing all these fabrics together because it's going to the same place as the other tote bags that I've made. Okay, who's this? Debbie. Debbie. Oh, guys. So Debbie made this. She's from England, and she is so brave in the things that she sews. She will sometimes go and sew things that I look at the pattern and think, oh, I'm not sure I can sew that. And so go and check her out if you have a chance. So Debbie says, let me just go down. Debbie says, I've got a big bag of linen scraps that I've been saving, but haven't got to them yet. Oh, Debbie, that could be really nice to sew them up. And then Jan, you caught me. Then Diane, I saw a tutorial before church about a pocket wristlet crossbody bag for cell phones. DIY viral phone sling tutorial. Easy sewing tutorial. Spencer Och. Hope it's okay posting that. Yeah, it's perfect. I mean, let's give everybody the resources of things that they can go and look at. That sounds interesting. I love a crossover bag. And you know what? I'm now at that place where I keep on losing my phone. So it's maybe not a bad idea to make a phone bag to put your phone in. And my sister gets so angry, oh, not angry, cross. Bless you, you can't. Aw. Darling, Spencer, oh, do great patterns. I'll definitely go and check him out. So she gets so upset with me because she tries to phone me and then my phone is either on silent or somewhere where I can't hear it. And she was actually the other day, it was something important and I just didn't answer. She had to come home to speak to me and tell me. And I was like, yeah, but my phone is here. So she said, you have to keep your phone with you. So now I'm trying to be better. That and my glasses. I'm constantly looking for those two things. Okay, oh my goodness, my square has now turned into something else. Oh, am I ever going to reach a square stage on this? Okay, just keep adding the pieces. It will get there. I hope. Wait, I think this one will work. So like I said in the beginning of this video, I am really trying to work up all the scraps in my sewing room because I do not want to go into another year with all these heaps of scraps. I find it overwhelming. I don't know about you. Okay, then square it up. Okay, I'll do that. Thank you. Diane said keep adding and then square it up. That makes sense. But I really find it difficult and overwhelming when there's too many things. But I also hate throwing things away. So I'm always in this double-mindedness almost of I don't want all this stuff, but I also don't want to throw it away. Welkom terug. Okay, so everybody, Shadow King is from South Africa and is Afrikaans and went to wash hands and is now back. So that is ek is terug is Afrikaans for I am back. Welcome back, Shadow King. And has one dog and 3 cats and a bird. Debbie, have you got a puff to stuff with scraps or a pet bed? I do. I actually do use up my scraps. So I'm going to show you now. Let me just get this bag down. At the moment, I'm making stuffing. I want to make a Taylor ham. So all my fine scraps, it's added to this bag, and if it's so like these ones I will cut up and just add to this bag and then make a a sewing ham, pressing ham. And then the next round of scraps I'm going to use for a pressing roll. Big beds doesn't work so well because they start stinking after a while, and yeah, I've actually got much better at using up my scraps. It's just I try to do it as they come along. And then I've also been looking at piece quilting, like where you cut strips and then move it around and then sew it together, and then it makes all these beautiful quilts. Actually, I always thought you have to put everyone together on its own, but there is ways of doing it all together. So I'm quite excited to trying that as well with some of my scraps. Oh. These pins are so blunt. Okay, if you see me put pins in my mouth, please tell me to stop. It is dangerous. We had this conversation before and I still do it. So those of you who saw my last video where I called out foot fetish Frank, yeah, his other fetish is to see a video where I put pins in my mouth. So I can't do that. A knot. Yeah, a knot is what you use to sew with, hand sewing, and a pin is what you use to put the 2 scraps together. Okay, Banana Diva, you had a huge box full of scraps, fabrics under your stairs. When you got the box out, you should have seen how small some of the pieces were. They were far too small for anything. I had to bin half of them. You liberated jacket by piece quilted. So I have seen that. Yeah, so Banana Diva, this works if you cut them up in small pieces like this. I don't know if you can see. You can use it. It makes really good stuffing. Like I said, I'm going to make a, what do you call that? A Taylor's ham out of that. Yeah. Oh, that's really a good jacket that she made. But Sea Liberated, I quite like her channel as well. But I try to separate. So the bigger pieces I will roll up together. The smaller pieces I will cut up. And then if it's really small pieces, like these ones, I just cut them up as well. So very little of my fabrics go into the bin. Because I have said this before and I'm saying it again, the landfills, there's literally mountains of fabric in some of the African countries because Europe and those places are dumping all their extra clothes there. Okay, Banana Diva, that's a brilliant idea. I'm devastated that I threw them away now. Well, you learn something new every day. This is why I absolutely love it. Oh, thank you. Oh, hot chips. Oh my goodness, Shadow King. As it's like hot, like slop chips, or is it one of the Simba ranges? Because Simba has Simba's a local chips manufacturer, and they have some really hot things out lately. But I've really been trying not to eat so much chips. At one stage, I was a chip-aholic, but I've stopped myself from doing that because it's not good for my waistline. Simba, I know which one of what you're talking about. Some of those burn that your eyes tear. I don't know how you can eat them. So guys, I've finished my jacket and I had it on for Friday night's thing and I hate it. Oh, my shoulder. I've hurt my shoulder, so it fits nicely and everything, but yeah, I don't know. I think it's because it looks nice. It really looks nice. So I'm going to keep it for when I have meetings and stuff. You like it? Oh, thank you. I really don't. It's cute, but I think the fabric is irritating me. So it's tulips, and I do like the way it came out. Oh, thank you, Nix. Maybe you would like it. I can post it to you if you want it. So yeah, I've made it, and the fabric looks cute, and the jacket is cute. But with my tactile issues, I get so irritated with it that I want to bite somebody's head off. So it's like this. And it's very nice with high-waisted pants and stuff like that. I really think, Debbie, it's the tactile thing. So I think the jacket is beautiful. I love the cut. I get so irritated with the thing in my neck. I've realized that I don't do well. The fabric feels very nice. It's a linen cotton. It is stiff, but I mean, you want a jacket to be kind of stiff. So I really think it's my tactile thing. So it's like, I don't like things around my neck. Since I had the thyroid up, I feel completely suffocating if I put things around my neck, like clothes things. Oh, Nadia, you're back. Welcome back. So if I would give a prize today, Nadia would get the prize for the most emojis. So Nadia, you can get first prize for most emojis. Oh, there's only small pieces left over. Okay. Let's work them together and then add them to this. Shadow King, yes. So Nadia, you get for the most emojis, and Shadow King, it's not real spamming. You get for the most comments. I will not call this spamming. You're just having a conversation, and you're more than welcome. Talking too much. Yep, that's more it. Yay! Thank you, Diane. She's getting a cup. Nadia's getting a cup today. And we need to find something for Shadow King as well. Can anybody come up with an emoji for Shadow King? Because there's some serious conversation going on. So Banana Diva said, Shadow King, you should have seen how many likes I left on your Instagram. It was for me. It was like I was a stalker. Luckily, I know who you were. Let's see, what's the emoji? A microphone. Okay. I'm not sure what that is. I actually can't see it. Let me bring you closer. Is that a microphone? It looks like a broom. Oh, no, Shadow King, it was Banana Diva said it was my Instagram. So yes, so I see Diane has left something there. I really can't see on my phone. It's too small. She thinks it's a microphone. Uh, to me, it looks like a broom, like a witch's broom sweeping something. So Diane left your emoji, Shadow King. Yeah, there's the microphone. Yeah, I think the other one was a broom sweeping, if what I can see. So yes, Shadow King, you getting the microphone of the day. I think we have a big enough square. I'll go in afterwards and just press it all and then take it from there. Okay, let's add some pieces to the side. I did not hold my cotton when I started and it just pulled out. And I know I always tell my students, hold the cotton, hold the thread when you start. And yeah, I am one of those, sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes it's like, do what I say, don't do what I do. Hold your thread when you start sewing. Or it will pull out and that's irritating. What's the most annoying things that you do when you sew? When it happened, you look at it and you think, I should know better by now. Oh, Diane, it is so annoying. That and when the bobbin runs out. And when I cut a buttonhole and I don't, I'm sorry, I'm not sure what IDK means. I don't know. Okay, because you don't really sew. So Debbie, you said you were sewing a barrette yesterday and the velvet kept walking. I just need to baste it. Yeah, velvet, you have to baste it. You can't get around it. That's going to be pretty, a velvet beret. Nice, because you're now in winter and you're needing that most likely for your dreary English weather. I saw that Scotland had, oh, thank you. Sorry, I'm older, so I don't always speak all the abbreviations. Yeah, so Debbie, you will need something warm. Has the snow melted or is it still very cold there? I think I have a bigger piece. I must just go and iron it flat, but I'll do that in a bit. Now, I was making a velvet waistcoat and I had to baste the whole thing. Banana Diva, not being able to see the bobbin in the industrial sewing machine drives me bonkers. I'd be in the middle of sewing a long seam and guaranteed the bobbin runs out. I know. Snow melted, barrette for a friend who's going to a winter wedding. Oh, lovely. So you also had some snow, Debbie? Yeah, I also have a... You want coffee? Okay, Shadow King. So you're going to make yourself some coffee. We're also at the end, so usually it's just an hour. and I am ready. Goodbye. Have a nice afternoon and evening. I'm ready to go and iron these 2 pieces and then cut out my squares for the tote bag. And then I'll use some of the rest of the scraps to make some handles. Everybody, thank you for visiting. And I'm sorry I missed 2 days. I didn't sew yesterday. So now we were saying it was the kind knit and stitch show, but just the sprinkling made the town look pretty. Oh, Debbie, that sounds awesome. Oh, I so wanted to go to the knit and stitch show when I was there, but I just didn't get around to it. Yeah, so just accountability for sewing. I did not sew yesterday. Bye, Nix. But I did sew the day before. I did sew on Friday and I made the jacket. And today I've sewed. I'm so proud of myself. Thank you, Jan. Yes, our day is coming to an end. Oh, thank you, Shadow King. I'm going to keep on doing this for every day at the same time. Not this time, it will be an hour earlier, most likely. Or maybe this time. I'll see tomorrow what my day looks like. And yeah, it's going to be for another 15 days. And then I will do it once a month. But thanks, everybody. Have a nice afternoon and evening and morning and day, wherever you are in the world. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Debbie, well done. Lovely evening worship shortly. Oh, that sounds good. Rest well. Have a good day. Debbie Evans, Banana, Diva, bye Katinka. Fun to see you. Just finished my first test. Well done. Shadow King, same here. Okay. Thanks, guys. Bye.